An island-wide curfew imposed at 6 am on Saturday in order to prevent a spate of protests and maintain law and order came to an end by 6 am today. Despite the curfew, protests were carried out at a number of areas across the country. A group of protesters were seen gathered in front of the private residence of former State Minister Nimal Lanza last evening, but with the intervention of the police, the crowd were dispersed. Meanwhile, many protests that were carried out today took place in the vicinity of residences of government officials. One such public protest began in Tangol this morning with the protesters marching towards the entrance of the Carlton House in Tangol. They pushed back on the barricades and roadblocks that had been set up by the police and continued to move forward. Police then sought to water cannons and tear gas to disperse the group. A tense situation also arose when a group of protesters attempted to enter the residence of former Minister Chamal Rajapaksa in Debaravawa Tissa Maharama. Security forces were deployed near his residence in order to prevent the protesters. In Monaragala, a group of protesters who had gathered in front of the residence of former State Minister Shashindra Rajapaksa were dispersed by the police. Protesters similarly gathered in front of the house of former Minister Janaka Bandara Tendakun and Ramesh Pathirana. A number of protests were also worked off at various locations across Colombo and other parts of the country.
Need a bus.